Beginner gardeners, what's going on? Today is a bad day and I want to show you guys some stuff. Come on into the garden. So originally, guys, I thought I had some rabbit trouble because I started noticing some stuff getting nibbled on, but then this happened. Bam. Stuff is getting eaten. And in the past, look at my patch of spinach. Just got mowed down. Now in the past, dealing with rabbit and groundhog, they normally do not mess with plants that are big. They like young plants. So my spinach would have been one of the first things they'd have gone for. They wouldn't have messed with my cabbage once it got this size. Now originally I thought I was dealing with a rabbit, and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna have to build like some cages on top of these. But then when I came out here, look at this, guys. Let me get close so you can see why I'm crying inside. You see how the tops are all like they've been mowed off? This is what's making me think, I don't think this is a rabbit anymore I'm dealing with. I am dealing with a deer or more than one deer. Look how they just hammered my collards. Hammered them, chopping them off. Look how they destroyed my kale. Come over to my beautiful kale plant. Now many of these were already chopped off because I harvested a lot of this, but I had left my dino kale. Look at my dino kale chopped. Now my dino kale was very, very tall. This is another reason why I think I'm dealing with deer, because a rabbit, I don't think the rabbit, even if it stood on its hind feet, could do this. Look how all of my dino kales were tall. Look how they mowed them. I'm thinking I'm dealing with a deer. I've never had rabbits do anything like this. I've never had groundhogs do anything like this. Look at this. A rabbit eating a whole cabbage head? I don't know. Maybe the leaves on the outside, but the head? I don't know. So, beginner gardeners, this is, I'm going to always, I'm looking around to make sure nothing else got eaten up. I'm going to always give you guys the real. A lot of these other gardening channels, they're always showing you the good stuff when everything is beautiful and everything is looking wonderful. And no, I'm going to show you the good and the bad that comes with gardening. Now, I was out here Thursday and I saw a bunch of some of my stuff getting eaten, and I said, these daggone rabbits, because I had walked around the block. I was exercising and walking around the block and I saw a whole bunch of white-tailed rabbits out. So I was like, and then when I came back in my yard, I said, oh, you know what? These rabbits are all over the place. They're eating up my stuff. So I said, okay, that's cool. Saturday comes, I'm going to go get me some rabbit repellents because I really need to build cages on top of these. So I was going to think about building the cages. So that was my plan. But I said, I'll get the repellents first because today is my summer veggie day. So I didn't have time to build my cages around these things. I was going to be worried about planting my summer veggies. if I'm dealing with deer, people, I don't know. I'm gonna have to build these cages quick. All these cabbages in here, out of the 12 cabbage heads I got, I probably only got possibly 3. 9 cabbage heads done. Now, if you watch my other video about continual harvesting veggies, my collard greens, my Swiss chard, as you can see already, my Swiss chard will grow back. So all I would do is I'm gonna chop these off down to the ground. All the ones that were eaten up, I'm gonna chop them off all the way to the ground, and I'm gonna let the new growth just come up. So those are fine. I'm gonna do the same thing with the kale. I'm gonna cut off all these big pieces that were eaten, right? And as you can see here, new growth, the kale will keep coming back. Looking down here, the kale will come back, okay? New growth, the kale will come back. So I'm not worrying about those. Same thing will happen with my dino kale. I'll just have to take all of these leaves off and get it to spark up some new dino kale. But the cabbages, I'm done. Once the cabbage head goes, that's it. And this is why I was telling you guys in my last video about the continue harvesting veggies. So, do I want to cry? Yes. Am I going to? No. This is my first time gardening in this area, and so now I know what I'm dealing with. So, what I am going to be doing though is planting my summer veggies. And what I'm going to be doing is leaving these as is, as bait, so that when they come back, if they come back, they'll eat on those things, what's left, and not the stuff that I'm about to plant. And I'm gonna try to get some repellents today and put them around the perimeter. I'm gonna get some deer repellents, put them around the perimeter, put them out there around out there, going all the way up. And I'll put some rabbit repellents around as well, just in case it is rabbits. And that's all I can do. So this is video number 1 that I was not expecting to do for you guys today. I am expecting to do a couple videos. I want to show you guys how to plant things properly. I wanted to talk to you guys about fertilization. There was a bunch of things I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And so now I just have to cry first before I can get back on the camera. All right, people. Be watching out for the other videos that I have today. Beginner gardeners, follow me, share my stuff, because I'm going to give you the real. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly of gardening. And you know, everybody else is going to give you the glamorous shots of gardening. But if you come here to my channel, you're going to see it all. And with all this, I still believe gardening is something you still need to be doing. Okay? So it's not a problem. Just means we got to make some adjustments. I'll probably be building cages later, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And but for now, I'm going to put up the repellents, and then I'm going to show you guys how to properly plant summer plants. All right, people. Talk to you later.